Here are today's top news stories and why they matter. The International Organization for Migration has warned that conditions in Sudan are deteriorating rapidly. More than 100,000 civilians are now known to have fled El Fasher in Western Darfur since the Rapid Support Forces seized control late last month. Satellite images and field reports reveal entire neighborhoods abandoned as families escape on foot by donkey carts or crammed into trucks heading north. Aid agencies describe a dire situation. Food supplies have collapsed, health facilities destroyed, and thousands of displaced people are now without clean water or medical care. The UN says reports of civilian killings during and after the RSF takeover could amount to war crimes as fighting spreads to surrounding towns. Economists, business leaders, entrepreneurs, and senior policymakers are meeting in Johannesburg for the Bloomberg Africa Business Summit, where the conversation is squarely on how Africa can unlock investment and drive long-term economic growth. DW's Thuzo Kumalo reports.
Delegates at the Bloomberg Africa Business Summit emphasized that Africa's growth depends on strategic infrastructure development to attract long-term capital, boost trade routes, and strengthen industrial capacity. Speakers urged governments to adopt smarter policies that enable countries to maximize returns from critical minerals rather than exporting raw materials. Regional integration was a key topic, with many questioning why the African Continental Free Trade Area, despite being the world's largest free trade zone by membership, has yet to deliver its full potential. Participants warned that without coordinated action, Africa risks losing billions in missed opportunities. The continent's mounting debt, projected to surpass $1 trillion by year end, was flagged as a major obstacle to sustainable investment. Delegates called for improved debt management, stronger governance, and reforms to restore investor confidence. Here are some of the proposals being discussed as Africa seeks a path towards meaningful economic transformation.
So all countries are adjusting to this new normal, and we're proving we're more resilient than we thought we would be when the US decided to retreat. So there are opportunities in this new paradigm we find ourselves in new trade relationships. And the challenge for Africa is to capitalize on those opportunities.
The African demographic dividend is a very important one. We have more than 60% of our overall population under 25, and we also have a high growth potential relative to the rest of the world.
And finally, in a major public health milestone, Cape Verde, Mauritius and Seychelles have become the first sub-Saharan African nations to eliminate measles and rubella. The World Health Organization confirmed this after more than 36 months without endemic transmission and strong disease surveillance systems. Experts attribute this success to investment in routine immunization and early warning systems. Cape Verde, which has fully funded its immunization program since the 1990s, hasn't recorded a measles case in over 20 years. Mauritius and Seychelles maintain vaccination coverage above 95%, enabling them to contain imported cases quickly. WHO officials call this a model for the rest of Africa as the continent works toward broader elimination goals. And that wraps up today's top stories. For deeper context and the latest developments across Africa, make sure to hit subscribe, tap like, and share your thoughts in the comments below. You're watching DW Africa, and I'm Andrew Wasike.